Leo's Magical Dance Party. Leo the Pomeranian sat by the window, watching big, splishy-splashy raindrops race down the glass. The world outside was gray and dreary, and the toy room felt a little too quiet. Leo let out a tiny sigh. Rainy days were not very exciting, and all he wanted was a bit of fun and adventure. His best friend, Lily, peeked into the room and saw her fluffy companion looking gloomy. She knew just what to do to chase the rainy day blues away. A brilliant idea popped into her head, one filled with music, lights, and lots of happy wiggles. Her face lit up with a mischievous grin. "Leo," she whispered excitedly, "I think we need a dance party." Leo's ears perked up, and his little tail gave a hopeful thump-thump-thump against the floor. A dance party? That sounded much better than watching rain. He looked up at Lily, his brown eyes sparkling with curiosity and anticipation. Lily got to work right away. She found a special lamp that looked like a disco ball and plugged it into the wall. Then she grabbed her small, colorful boombox, ready to fill the room with the happiest songs she knew. The quiet toy room was about to get a whole lot livelier. With a flick of a switch, the room was magically transformed. Swirling dots of red, green, blue, and yellow light danced across the walls, the ceiling, and even Leo's fluffy orange fur. The once gloomy room now felt like a secret, glowing wonderland, and Leo stared up at the lights in pure amazement. Lily pressed the play button, and a cheerful, bouncy tune filled the air. The music was so catchy it made you want to wiggle your toes and shake your shoulders. Lily started tapping her feet to the beat, giggling as the happy song echoed through the room. The dance party had officially begun. Leo felt the rhythm deep in his paws. First, a little tap-tap-tap on the wooden floor. Then his fluffy tail began to wag, swishing back and forth perfectly in time with the music. A happy little "arf" escaped his lips. He was ready to dance his heart out and forget all about the rain. But then something truly magical happened. In the corner of the room, a large teddy bear named Sir Reginald, who usually just sat quietly in his chair, slowly lifted one of his stitched arms and gave a little wave. Leo stopped his wiggling and stared. Did his teddy bear just move? Before Leo could even blink, there was another surprise. Boing! Squeaky the rubber chicken, who had been resting on a low shelf, suddenly hopped right onto the floor. He wobbled for a moment, his big plastic eyes looking around the colorful room as if he had just woken up from a long nap. The magic didn't stop there. The lid of the toy chest creaked open, and out marched Captain Blue, the brave toy soldier. He moved with stiff, determined steps, his painted-on smile seeming wider and more cheerful than ever as he joined the party, ready for some musical fun. And on the dresser, Ballerina Bella, the beautiful dancing doll, began to twirl. She spun gracefully on her music box stand, her delicate pink dress fanning out around her like a blooming flower. She moved with elegance and poise, her movements perfectly matching the happy, upbeat music that filled the magical room. Leo's heart was bursting with joy. His friends, his wonderful toys, had all come to life to dance with him. He let out a series of happy barks and did a full, fluffy spin in the middle of the floor. This was no ordinary dance party. It was a truly magical, amazing, toy-tastic celebration. The grand dance began. Sir Reginald the teddy bear took the floor and began a slow, wobbly waltz, swaying from side to side with a dignified charm. Leo danced around him, doing playful little hops and spins, his fluffy tail wagging like a metronome to the bear's gentle rhythm. Squeaky the rubber chicken had a dance style that was all his own. He bounced and hopped all over the room, letting out a cheerful squeak every time his feet hit the floor. His silly, unpredictable moves made Leo giggle, and he tried to copy the funny, bouncy dance. Captain Blue was the most disciplined dancer. He marched around the room with perfect posture, his little legs moving in perfect time with the drum beat in the song. Leo trotted proudly beside him, and for a moment They were a grand parade of two, marching happily through the swirling, colorful lights. In the center of it all, Ballerina Bella was the star. She performed one beautiful pirouette after another, spinning so fast she was just a blur of pink and white. Leo sat down for a moment, watching her in complete awe. She was the most graceful and elegant dancer he had ever seen. From her spot on the floor, Lily watched the incredible scene unfold. Her dog and all his favorite toys were dancing together. She clapped her hands along with the music, her heart filled with happiness. This was even more magical than she could have ever imagined. Her plan had worked perfectly. Filled with excitement, Leo found his favorite bright red ball and nudged it with his nose. He tossed it high into the air and barked playfully as it bounced among the dancing lights. The ball became another dancer in the room, bouncing to the beat while Leo chased it with happy, energetic leaps. Soon, the toys formed a big, happy circle with Leo right in the middle. They all danced around him, celebrating their wonderful friend. Sir Reginald waltzed, Squeaky bounced, Captain Blue marched, and Ballerina Bella twirled. Leo felt like the king of the most amazing dance party in the whole world. "Let's make a conga line." Squeaky seemed to squeak with excitement. He hopped to the front, and Captain Blue marched right behind him, placing his little toy hands on Squeaky's rubbery shoulders. The line had begun, and it was ready for more dancers to join in the fun and festivities. Leo eagerly joined the line, putting his paws on Captain Blue's sturdy back. Ballerina Bella gracefully hopped in right behind Leo, and the four friends snaked around the room in a long, wiggling, giggling conga line. They danced past the window, no longer caring about the rain outside at all. As the song reached its final notes, Lily turned the music down, and a soft, gentle melody began to play. The magical energy in the room started to fade, and the swirling lights seemed to spin a little slower. The wild, exciting dance party was coming to a calm and peaceful end. One by one, the toys felt the magic gently leaving them. Captain Blue marched back to the toy chest, Ballerina Bella stopped her twirling, and Squeaky hopped quietly back to his shelf. Sir Reginald gave Leo a final, slow nod before settling back into his armchair, becoming a still and silent teddy bear once more. The room was quiet again, and the colorful lights were gone. But it didn't feel gloomy anymore. It felt warm and full of happiness, buzzing with the wonderful secret that only Leo and Lily knew. The memory of the music and the magical dancing toys made the whole room feel cozy and bright. Lily wrapped her arms around Leo and gave him a big, warm hug. "That was the best rainy day dance party ever," she whispered into his soft fur. Leo licked her cheek, agreeing completely. And as they looked out the window, they saw that the rain had stopped, and a beautiful rainbow was stretching across the sky.